Hey, what's up, guys? Radio Graffiti here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the upcoming Marvel movies. Here recently, Marvel has updated their movie release dates. I guess they were scared of the Batman trailer, or I don't know exactly what the reasoning was, but either way, we have some new dates. So I figure we'd take a look at them and see, like, are we hyped for it and what we're most hyped for? What's our most anticipated Marvel movie? Which one do we not give a single shit about? Now, we know barely anything about these upcoming movies. So if I say, like, let's say, for example, if I say Thor Love and Thunder is my most anticipated movie, that means I think it's going to be the better movie based on what we know, which is nothing. So the movie could actually come out and it could be complete garbage. I don't know, I'm just saying which one I'm more hyped for over the others. So let's take a look at this. We got Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness coming to us as of right now, May 6th, 2022. Okay, that'll be the most recent MCU film after Spider-Man. So, Sam Raimi's the director. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really care for the first Doctor Strange movie, but the fact that Sam Raimi is returning to comic book movies makes me pretty hyped for this, and also, I've heard a lot about it's supposed to be all this wild shit with Wanda Maximoff and all this other crazy stuff supposed to occur in this movie, so I guess I'm hyped for it. I mean, we'll just see what happens, but if we're going off the first Doctor Strange movie, then I don't have too high expectations. And then we have Thor Love and Thunder, which is my most anticipated MCU film, because I just love Thor Ragnarok. I love what Taika Waititi did. He took this character who no one gave a shit about, and he revamped him, kind of like what happened with Iron Man 1. No one really cared about Iron Man until the first Iron Man movie came out, and now he's became everyone's favorite character. Same thing that happened with Captain America in Captain America the Winter Soldier. How many people really cared about Captain America based off the Avengers or the first Captain America? You know, he was pretty just kind of whack. But after the Winter Soldier came out, all of a sudden, he was up there with Iron Man all of a sudden. That's basically what happened with Thor Ragnarok. So I'm really hyped to see Jane Foster's going to be returning. And could this be the last Thor movie? I don't know. No character's ever had a fourth movie in the MCU. An actual fourth standalone movie. So I'm hyped that Thor is still around. He's one of my favorite characters after Infinity War happened. He really got even more revamped after Ragnarok, so that's where he became more badass. So really hyped to see this. I think it's going to be the better one of all the other MCU films. I'm excited to see what they're going to do. And that's coming to us on July 8th, 2022. And then after that we have Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. That's coming to us in November 11th, 2022. Unfortunately, this movie's going to have a huge shadow over it. It's going to be very crippled due to the fact that Chadwick Boseman passed away. I mean, it's not really a fair criticism of the movie, it's just kind of an unfortunate circumstance of where they're now placed. Because who really cares about a Black Panther movie that doesn't have Black Panther in it? You know, it's going to be hard for them to get the hype going for this movie. I mean, they still have to make a movie at the end of the day. Personally, I probably would have just not made another Black Panther movie after what happened to Chadwick Boseman, which is unfortunate because, you know, it set up so much in Endgame and Infinity War and Black Panther and Civil War for the character, and then just for him to have one movie, that would suck. So I understand why they're kind of still going through with it, but also probably because of money. But yeah, I don't really see myself being too hyped for this. Who knows though, it could come out and it could actually be good. I'm just going to be very interested to see what they do with Chadwick Boseman's character. And it's not going to be the same without him, the actual Black Panther. And then we have The Marvels, February 17th, 2023. Didn't really care much for the first Captain Marvel movie. It only got $1 billion because everyone was hyped for Endgame so much. If you want to know our character, because they knew it was just going to be important. But, I mean, it was alright. I didn't hate it as much as a lot of other people did, but personally, I haven't really rewatched the movie since I've seen it, so which is saying something because I like to rewatch basically every MCU movie. But based off the first Captain Marvel, I'm not really hyped for this. I don't really know what they're doing here. I know they're bringing in like another Captain Marvel or something like that, but as of right now, I'm not really hyped. I don't really know who the director is. Don't really care about this movie, but we shall see. And then Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, that's coming to us in July 28th, 2023. Both the Ant-Man movies I have not really cared about at all, so this is no exception. It's probably going to be another generic Marvel movie, but I think Kang is supposed to be in it. He's supposed to be like a huge, big deal, so we'll see what happens, I guess. But for right now, I'm not really hyped off about this. Couldn't care less about Ant-Man's movies. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. And then we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That's coming to us May 5th of 2023. God, that felt so far away from the sequel that came out, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, which came out in 2017. Huge gap between the movies, but let's hope they can still build up the hype. I'm actually hyped for this. This will probably be like number 2 that I'm more hyped. I'd put this behind Thor Love and Thunder because I really enjoy both the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I think James Gunn did a great job with both the movies. The Guardians of the Galaxy movies are the only movies that actually have some kind of personality in the MCU. It's one of the few movies that the MCU makes that you actually get some kind of style. It feels like an actual director is behind these movies, which I can't say for every single MCU film. I'm hyped for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Let's see what happens here. I'm sure it's going to be as good as the past two. And after that, we just got a bunch of unscheduled projects, which is really nothing to talk about because we know nothing about them. All we know is that X-Men and Fantastic Four are supposed to come eventually, so could be them, but who knows.
Prison break?
No,
that's illegal, you know.
Yeah.
Only if you get caught.
Might be okay. I think might be able to work another way around the whole chat with
Good to see you too, old friend.
They're the same cast, so
This is gonna be fun.
There is a new enemy out there. You'll need a new weapon for this war.
Everything that happens now is in your hands.